So I want to talk about corrections in the market. Corrections are not uncommon occurrences. And we find that in times of uncertainty, one of the best things you can do is zoom out, not be so emotional on what happened in the past week or two, and look at the bigger picture. And I think sometimes that helps put everything into perspective. Markets, they've been performing extremely well as of late, and I think it gets us into this mindset that it's just going to go up forever. Well, that's just not the way markets work. Okay. Markets are up big, markets are down big. That volatility gives us some of those returns. And so we got to ride the wave. We got to be unemotional and see what happens. But just to talk historically, volatility throughout the year is normal. Over the last 20 years, and I'm looking we can pull any sort of data, but on average, it's about 50% of the time. There's a pullback that's of 10% or more each of those years. And then the S&P or the market still has a positive return. Okay. Some of those average pullbacks are even more than 15%. But despite all those pullbacks, the stock market generates a positive return in 17 of the past 20 periods. I always like to say, the market's up 3 out of every 4 years, and you just need to be unemotional about that. The far majority of the time you're going to win, and that, they're going to have a down year. Market pullbacks are healthy. It helps us to solidify those gains that we've had in the market. And once we solidify those gains, it almost gives the market permission to push forward and actually break those all-time highs to keep going. I don't know if the next 20% is up or down. I have no clue. But I know that the next 100% is up, because it always is. And you need to focus on that, focus on the long term, and be unemotional. And that's the way the prudent investor is going to win.
Information is for illustrative purposes only and does not constitute tax, investment, or legal advice. Always consult with a qualified investment, legal, or tax professional before taking any action.